if sine theta equals minus 3/4 and theta is between pi and 3 pi by 2, find cos theta and tan theta. So we need to give exact values. So sine theta equals minus 3/4. Right, I'm going to start with a circle like this. Remember, sine theta is the height. This is -1 down here, so that minus 3/4 is here. So you've got two values there, such that sine theta is minus 3/4, but it does tell us that theta is between pi and 3 pi by 2. Now just remember, pi is 180, pi is here. Remember, 0, 90, 180. Pi is here. Well, pi by 2 is 90. So 3 pi by 2 is going to be 1, 2, 3 pi by 2 is here. So we know this is the quadrant that we're interested in, right? So this is the angle. So theta is this angle here. We don't actually need to find theta. We've been asked for cos theta and sine theta. The reason why this is useful is because we can work out the sines of cos theta and tan theta. Remember your CAST, so CAST. So in the quadrant that we're in, the third quadrant, only tan is positive. So tan theta will be positive, cos theta will be negative, and we've already seen that sine theta is negative. Now we can go for the Pythagorean identity. So you know that sine theta equals minus 3/4 square both sides. That's how we're going to turn it into cos. So sine squared theta equals minus 3 squared over 4 squared, 9/16. Then we can swap that sine theta for a 1 minus cos squared theta. Sorry, swap the sine squared theta for a 1 minus cos squared theta equals 9/16. Rearrange to make cos theta the subject. So it's going to say 1 minus 9/16 equals cos squared theta. Okay, so 1 minus 9/16, or that's 16/16 minus 9/16, so that leaves 7/16 equals cos squared theta. So that must mean cos theta equals, well, it's the square root of 7/16, which is root 7 over root 16, which is root 7/4. And then we can decide, well, that would technically be plus or minus, but we've already decided that cos theta needs to be negative. So cos theta equals minus root 7/4. So that's one of our answers. Now for tan theta, to be honest, we know the second most important, most widely used trig identity is tan theta equals sine theta over cos theta. So the sine will take care of itself because we're just going to divide one by the other, and sine theta was negative. Cos theta we've just decided is negative, so it's going to end up being positive anyway, so we wouldn't actually need to know that it's positive in here once we find it in this way. So sine theta over cos theta is, well, sine theta is minus 3/4. Over is really divide, isn't it? So divided by minus root 7/4. When you're dividing by a fraction, you can multiply it by its reciprocal, so that would be minus 3/4 times 4 over minus root 7, or minus 4 over root 7. The 4's cancel out, 1, 1. So you have tan theta equals equals 3 over root 7. You could rationalize that if you like, but generally speaking, it doesn't get you extra marks for this type of question.